Somebody's tracking me. When I said maybe you can help me somewhere. Maybe you can. I don't have to do it today because you're here. When I said maybe you can help me somewhere. Maybe you can. I don't have to do it today because you're here. Somebody's tracking me. When I said maybe you can help me somewhere.
Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman-Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hurricanes ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rodgers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback making adjustments. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
How much myself had taken that on, that sense of story. And, a lot of people, I talk very publicly about the idea of being a chooser. And I don't think I did it consciously to talk publicly about it. But it was a way for me unconsciously to reclaim that I am a chooser. Yes. That I am worthy of choosing the right partner, and that I don't have to sit around being a prize to wait for a person, that I'm actually, which goes back to that intro, that I am responsible for my own happiness. I love I think it's a rite of passage to go through the process of watching Girlfriends and falling in love with Joan and realizing that Joan was the biggest issue was that she always was the chooser and she pretended that she wasn't. She could know that when she went with Oprah wanted to marry her, she found a reason not to. When she found the opportunity with William, her long friend, that really was never supposed to be her storyline. But we're told so much as women, and I relate so much to Joan. I relate so much to what you talk about because I've always felt that way about myself. I mean, we talk about it a lot, all the time because it's like I don't know why the world decides that what validates me is this, but the truth is what if I'm genuinely telling you that I do love love, I do love experience, but I
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Every time.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs them up. It's 1st and 15. Throwing Russell. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
She said the beat.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Give to the back.
Ooh.
Finding some room.
Bruh, what is that doing?
The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Please let that go.
This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Quick
Let's get
strike
that.
offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points came courtesy of that 80-yard run to the house.
I'm playing a game. Man, why they always make me do this? Fucking game is fat.
And he muffs it, a loose football. He'll bring it out from
What
inside
is
his
my
own
team
10.
on, bro? Strange.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Right back to the well. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26,
Yeah, I assume so.
a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's Benson to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot.
Relax, my boy, relax. Relax, my boy.
Early and often.
The run inside. It's Kringle. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Pringle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Ncaa was going to be starting for Duke, and the offseason saga that happened, obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Ncaa comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. And for anybody that didn't know Darren Ncaa and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting up with the American, wins an ACC championship at Duke, and now filling in for Carson Beck and a team that just went to a national championship. But this is a guy with tons of talent, and they think there will be no drop-off at the QB spot. They've got their eyes set on taking one step further this time to win it all.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Come on, O-line. God
and
damn.
there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Ncaa. Time to take a shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him.
Throw the fucking ball, bro.
Really nice play. When you
All
talk
right,
about
come on.
Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions,
God
but
damn,
create
dog.
havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy's been able to do throughout his career.
Bro, you should be goddamn.
Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting a pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Russell escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second
Oh,
down.
no, I
Now
caught
it's
that in
third
bounds.
down.
Well, they hooked up
Hold
already once for
on.
a score today, so the quarterback's
Where's
going
his
back
feet?
to him again, deep down the field.
Fuck
Also
that.
complete.
He was in bounds.
He
Ooh.
spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's Darian Mensa to throw.
Oh, I saw him too late. Good read.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Saw him too late.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They go play action with Russell. Got his man. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get it behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defense.
Touchdown time!
Well, he was right there, bro. Like, come on, defense. Y'all are literally right
times when
there.
you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised
Regular
that
return.
he won on the outside and got the
Here we
touchdown.
are, bro. What the fuck is this shit? Like, I
That
can't get a
ball
regular
skips through
kick
the end
return.
zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through. Oh, he's got some space. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Being chased. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the point after is good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense...
Get out the way, bro.
Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 40. He's at the 20.
Fucking
And he
team won't
ran away
move.
from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many
That's
weapons,
the
so
area
much speed,
early.
and then your quarterback is going to go
Definitely,
50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore and coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And with the extra
I get
point
one
there,
regular
they'll
kick
play a
return.
touchdown and a field goal
One.
with that.
Like, god damn.
Coming out with it, it's Compton. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Throwing, Ncaa. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Russell. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 35. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And they
Where is
pick
the
up better
defense
than
at?
30 yards on
What is
that
it doing?
completion before the defense brings him down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Russell. Fires to the right. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Here's Ncaa to throw. With the catch, it's Pringle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize.
There's a crease. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Bro, where's all my plays at? What the fuck?
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Ncaa unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. From the red zone, it's Pringle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know what's coming, bro.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing Russell. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Russell. Going over the top. He's got it inside the 25.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. Still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Darian Ncaa to throw. Flips it out on the screen.
Ariana, bring him mama cup of ice.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Great awareness that time by
come
the safety.
on.
He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Two timeouts, 30 seconds.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Ncaa. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the right. It's caught. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's Ncaa to throw. Quarterback looking to step up.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 19 team, the Virginia Cavaliers.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
And it's West Virginia coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Couldn't find a lane.
Yes.
They pick up a 1 to the 31.
We'll give him
Yeah, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Headed for the corner. It's Pringle. Got a little grass. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Ncaa. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down.
Oh, shit.
Takes a hit as he fires.
It's the wrong fucking
and they
button.
can't make the play on 3rd down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They
can't see my icon.
Hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Stepping to the right. Throws into the middle of the field.
You gotta be kidding me.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, and that one stings, right? Like, you're a receiver, it's 4th down, understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops
oh my
big,
God, he dropped that.
And that was a big one on 4th down to drop that football when he had the 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Russell. Throwing right. He's got it.
Yeah, I can't play right now, bro. Can I get this game off? Please.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Okay.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game.
Yeah.
Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Russell on play action. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking. It's harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Keelan Russell fires deep toward the end zone.
Boy.
It's caught in the end zone.
You niggas slow, dog.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how effective.
He'll take a shot.
Right.
It's complete.
These niggas is playing terrible.
And the stomping has commenced.
And it started with their offense.
Like, they was getting work out there.
Trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the run, it's Pringle. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to buy time.
Bruh, I hit the button. Come on, EA. God, dog, boy.
Not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent
I hit the button.
Bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Canes will hustle to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You've got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You've got to continue to be aggressive.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. It's complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Throwing, Ncaa. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Number 22, set to kick this one away.
Is that my TV or the game? Oh, the light.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this
Come
group.
on, Tony.
That they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Here's Ncaa to throw. Looking left. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll try to take it back.
Look, why they not get the... He's running down the field. Not the
This
field.
defense taking one back to the house. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but
Here we
taking it
go
all
with
the
the
way back
fucking
to the
fifth
house.
turn.
That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Ncaa. Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Oops.
And complete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
A run for the quarterback. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look at all the way in.
Come on, Tony.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man.
Supposed to
I
get a
gotta start
guy.
being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's loose down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Took it all the way back to the house.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
I don't see 18 people do this. Trend.
It's kind of dope.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Yeah.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he makes the grab for the deuce.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
I'm like, oh, so we ain't even.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Got a man. It's Edwards. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A first down for the offense. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Pulls and fires complete. Maybe some room here. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. but I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense in press coverage. They go right back to him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Throwing, Ncaa. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3, now it's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last possession, the interception led to a touchdown, tightened this game up a bit, and now they'll try to get things back in order with this drive. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Russell, under fire. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on B.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Here's Ncaa to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Oh, they're after him. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So now it's 2nd and long. Ncaa. Bringing the heat. And that one's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the 1st down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it, and they're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with a W.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Nickel. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
To the air on 2nd down. Slings it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bama. A pick 6.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws, and he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Keelan Russell. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That keeps the score Alabama 68, Miami 38. Number 45, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the move, it's Pringle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Christ. suck.